Okay, here I have a set of great steps, and I just showed you the clips of the Neogrammal thrones, and when the 9 thrones sit around the center Enneagram throne, that is a single chord section. I have an Enneagram drawn here with the lines all around the the great steps that has a plane on it. So around the perimeter we drew an Enneagram because these Enneagrammal thrones sit in chord sections. So there's this set of 10 thrones here, 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 and then one more 10th set of 10 thrones. Thus the 10th section of this court formation are thus. So now there are 5 kinds of one-judgement thrones. The first is a Neogram, or the what could be called the highest and the greatest.
Well, you could. You could.
Let's see, is that 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. See, and then there's the septagon, and see, in the case of the septagon thrones, we draw a septagon around on the inside of the circle, the innermost circle of the steps. See, these are 3 steps here with along the rim of the step are the primable stones, and from here to here they don't prime. Then here's the second step with the rim of primable stones around it, and from here to here they don't prime. And then the third step is on the top with the plane, and here's the rim around that step with the rim of primable stones, and then from here to here they don't prime, and then there's an inner circle, and that is where, within this circle, are where the court sections are positioned. See, and it depends on what kind of throne it is. If it's a neogonal thrones, then they're like this. Septagonal thrones, then there's a septagon. But the thing is with the septagon, okay, I'm going to draw just the inner circle here. Okay, this here is just the inner circle. I'm not going to draw all 3 steps here, but here we'll draw a septagon. Okay, see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But with the septagon, there are 2 court sections per line. See, there's a set of 8 thrones. There's a septagon throne in the middle, surrounded by 7 septagonal outer thrones. So while this is a 9, this has 10 sections total. This has 8 sections total. This is 9 outer and 7 outer, and 1 inner, 1 inner. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I'm sorry. This is my mistake. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 14. And then 14 outer court sections. And then 1 inner court section here. Now, lastly, okay, now that's the septagon throne. There's another set of thrones, and they sit in pentagonal formation. But these chord sections, these heavenly chord sections have, so this is totals 15. 15 and then 14 outer and then 1 inner. This here, these have 1, 2, 3 per side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1. This, so it has 15 outer and 1 inner, totaling 16. And these are the pentagonal thrones. Okay, now when it comes to the other two kinds of thrones, those are different. See, I'll just turn the page here. Here's the top step, and the other kind of thrones are a square throne. See, there's a throne here, the square. Okay, and then, but then it has 8 outer thrones that have 8 sections around where the throne is. Here, there's a throne in the middle of it, square headrest like that. So this is the center kind, which doesn't have an outer area of the single step. See, all these are one step, and 8 of these are all around it. And each of these have a an outer area. Okay. Now, okay. Now, so what these sit in a court formation, in a square court formation. But there's one court. See, this is one section of a court. So we have all, these thrones in one section here. And then there's 8 outer court sections. And 1 inner. So there's 1 of these in each of these squares. And that is how, though this is an 8 square-faced Platonic solid, there are 9 sections. 9 sections. Okay, and then the other one is the triangle throne, and of course it sits in triangle formation. So we have just like this center throne, all the center thrones are different than the outer ones. The center throne is just a triangle with a throne on it. And then it has and these ones here have 3. Okay, so here once again we have the triangular thrones, and they are like this. The center throne is on one big triangle, and then these outer thrones have 3 outer triangles, and the throne sits in the inner triangle. Okay, so, and then these sit in court formation, 1 in each corner and then 1 in the middle. But there's a variety, with each of these, there is a variety of ways to align. See, all these here all these rocks. See, the corners can be aligned with any rock and then drawn like this, you know, so it has different alignment with the rocks. Okay, so so you know, this one can be drawn, and you can make a star, a hexagram with two alignments, or a dodegram with two more triangles. Draw two more triangles in there, or however, like that. Okay, now there are 12 kinds of grams, and all these thrones pertain to the grams. Now there are some grams that we should have, like we may be familiar with the enneagram and the henogram, and if you draw them there's an inner gram, and then you could draw other lines to make outergrams. That's the way they all are. Even the pentagram and the hexagram are like that. They have outergrams, but those are hidden from us, from our math here, because of heavenly treachery. Okay, but all of them somehow, in one way or another, have a core that is different, and it pertains to one of the 5 thrones. See this, though, okay, there's the pentagram, and it doesn't have an inner, it has a different kind of inner pentagon. See, this has 2 pentagons to make the innermost gram, and then it has outergrams with the, what we may call the, well, sometimes I just call this a tenogram, 11agram. I know there's more names for them, but this is the 5th prime. Okay, so each has a different core, and some of the cores are unique, but have something to do with a different kind of throne. So this is the 5th prime, so it has something to do with the pentagonal throne. And this is the 6th prime. 13 is the 6th prime number, so it would have something to do with a hexagram, right? So all these thrones have something to do with each gram. Now the grams have to do with the 6 special kind of locks that are in each creation tree, and I'll cover that more in another video. But they all sit on a set of great steps in chord formation in a variety of ways. These ones are great because each creation tree has an infinite number of people created once the incarnate happens. There are 3 ways an incarnation can happen. One is as a human male, one is as a female bug, and then another one is as a plant with both genders, male and female. And we have kind of a triangle, and then we have a gender lock with the other triangle. Like if we were to draw true triangles here, we could put reptile here. See, this is a human, bug, plant, which is the way they can incarnate. And then here we have a reptile, mammal, and bird. Okay, but I'm not sure if this is mammal and this is bird. It could be the other way around, I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure this is mammal and animal.